We're continuing our series on how to build an online business, step-by-step training. And today we're going to talk about the most important thing you need to be successful with your online business. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Your Digital Mindset, the channel that is devoted to you, the online entrepreneur, your online business, and your mindset. Mindset is everything. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm all about mindset. That's what my brand is called, Your Digital Mindset. We talk about the mindset of the digital marketer. It takes a special mindset to have true success, not just some hit and miss, make some sales here and there, but I'm talking about sustained excellence. It takes the right mindset, and that's why we focus on that first and foremost. Now, before I get started, and this is not to brag, but I just want to show you, since the last time we talked, and I earned this quite a while ago, but I finally got it in the mail. You see here, I don't want to mess my camera up too much, but I got my Legendary Marketer certificate for being a gold member. And again, it's not to brag, just let you know that the person that's talking to you knows what they're talking about, okay? Because I know a lot of people out there got YouTube channels or TikTok channels or wherever, Facebook, and they don't have anything to show for it. They just telling you stuff and you don't know whether it's true. But you know, if you're listening to me, I'm somebody who's been there. I've also struggled just like you have, and you know, I got past that and started figuring out what it took to be successful. So again, not to brag, just letting you know, you can listen to me. I'm not going to steer you wrong. All right. Now, we've been talking about a lot of stuff in this video series, and when you get done watching this video, at the end there'll be a tab where you can watch the entire series. Okay, I think we're on probably part, I don't know, 9, 10, or 11. I forget. But either way, we've done a lot of episodes so far, and I'm going to rehash what we talked about in the first few episodes. We talked about setting yourself and your day up for success, and you know, mindset and knowing what your why is. Why do you want to do this? And I want to mention something. The Strangest Secret. It's a video on YouTube. It's by Earl Nightingale. When you get off this video, go watch that video. It will change your life, and it will also get that mindset right. Then you start realizing, and you don't have to be a genius. I'm no genius. However, once you understand how powerful our mind is, once we focus on a certain task, how powerful your mind is. You can have practically anything you want if you say, I'm going to have it. You got to make up your mind. You ever heard the saying, whether you say you can or you can't, you're right. It's because you got to believe you can. And then things start falling into place. But if you go at it going, I just don't know. I don't know if I'm smart enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough time. Too many distractions. All that stuff. You're setting yourself up for failure. Start believing you can. Just go, I'm going to do this. That's what I did. I was 48 years old and I said, you know what? I'm going to do this. I had dabbled with it for years. And I was like, I'm going to just go all in and I'm never going to quit. And then I started seeing success and you started getting awards and stuff like that because you got to set your mind to it. And again, that's why I made my brand Your Digital Mindset. The mindset, the digital marketer, paramount. Okay, episode 2, we talked about picking your niche. Episode 3, we talked about what are you going to share or promote. We talked about how if you believe in what you're promoting, you don't feel like you're selling it. You feel like you're sharing it. You feel obligated to. Like things I promote, it's only a handful of things, but I believe in those things. I use those things, and it comes across in my content. All right, and then episode 4, we talked about brand, domains, websites, and sales funnels. And again, you can watch all these episodes at the end of this video. Episode 5, email marketing. Actually I got these two backwards. Episode 6 is content is king, talking about got to produce content. And then episode 7 was clickbait marketing in particular. And then we talked about how tabs are confusing. You don't want to confuse your customers. I see these people, especially on TikTok, all the time. They go, oh, go to my, they click the link in my profile, and you click it, and it's got 8 different links saying, join me on TikTok, join me on YouTube, you go to this website, people go, what am I supposed to do? They don't know what to do. You want to be very specific. You can start, offering them way more things once you get them into your email sequence, but you don't want to confuse people. The very first thing they look at from your landing page, and they go, I don't know what to click. Be simple. That's a very important message. I don't care, what level. Because I see people who've been doing this for years still making that same mistake. You're losing sales if you're doing that. If you're watching my video going, okay, I've made sales online, but I promise you, you're losing sales by giving them too many options. Okay, talking about storytelling for social media. Like I just told you a story about my brand. Storytelling is important. Social media, and in your content, okay? Messaging, we talked about how when you get a message on your phone, how you answer it almost every time, whereas email marketing is a little more hit and miss. If you send a SMS message or some kind of text message, you get a lot more response, okay? Talked about chat bots. We talked about omni-channel marketing and splintering your content. And then we talked about how the most basic things you need for your online business is a one-page website, an autoresponder to collect that email and stay in touch with them by email, and then you need something to sell. And we talked about how you can get all that stuff down below if you want to get that. And then last week, we talked about the simplest way to get traffic, and that's with TikTok right now. I mean, YouTube's wonderful. I mean, obviously, you're probably watching this video on YouTube, though I share it other places, but I'm making it for YouTube. And that's the long game, so to speak. That's where you cultivate that know, like, and trust. That's where people get to know you. You get to actually teach them something. TikTok is for grabbing their attention, going, hey, I exist. You know, I'm here. I want to help you. And then you move them to wherever you want them to go. But TikTok is the best way to get leads right now. No question. I'll share something with you about that as well in just a minute. But I want to touch on a few things that I haven't touched on yet, or it's been a while anyway. Is that we got to be grateful for what we have right now instead of going, oh, woe is me, I lost my job, or my kids are acting up, or whatever is the negative thing. You got to eliminate those things and be grateful for, maybe you can just walk or talk, or maybe you can still, do things for yourself. Maybe it's that simple. Maybe you woke up this morning, you're still alive. Be grateful for what you have right now, and then the other things start falling into place. Okay, I know that I don't want to sound like I'm preaching, but a lot of people lose focus of that, especially in this world we've been living in for this last year and a half of the pandemic. People going, oh, the world's ending. It's not. Okay, you're still here. You're watching this video. That means you want more out of life. That means you want to succeed. So just be grateful for the little things. Then the bigger things start coming. And I want to mention this especially, is they say that we're an average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. And if the people you're spending your time with are negative energy, they don't contribute to your success, then you need to, I'm not saying eliminate them from your life, but you need to limit them because, again, mindset, all the negative coming from other people, especially when you want to start an online business, they go, oh, you can't do that. Why do you want to do that? Get a real job, work for somebody else, get that guaranteed paycheck, whatever. You've got to eliminate that kind of talk, however you figure it out, but try to limit the exposure people get to you. Set boundaries. Okay, that was in episode 1 too, but I want to re-mention it. Is that it's important to guard yourself, guard your mindset, because as this goes, your mindset dictates your actions dictate your results. Mindset, actions, results. That's how it works. Okay, simple terms. I want to share something with you about procrastination because I get this a lot too. Man, I just can't seem to get into gear. I can't seem to do it. And I learned this a long time ago. I think it was Mel Robbins, and I'm not trying to lean any political way. I don't. But she shared something one time that I thought was so powerful, and I've used it. She was going through depression. She couldn't even get herself to get out of bed. Now she's a big speaker and a big guru and all that stuff. But she was going through such depression, she couldn't even get out of the bed in the morning. And she saw a commercial from NASA, and it was counting down the spaceship. 5, 4, 3, and then blast off. And she saw that, and she started incorporating that into her life, just getting her out of bed. But you can use that for anything. Anything you've been thinking about, but you can't seem to pull the trigger on, use that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, take action. And it doesn't have to be perfect. Just do it. Modify it as you go. But take some action. When you go to this video, like I said, go watch that Earl Nightingale video called The Strangest Secret, and then take some action on something. And I guarantee you, when you get done with that video, you'll want to. All right. And another thing, especially for you affiliate marketers, because a lot of people, they do affiliate marketing, and this training I'm doing is for any type of business, drop shipping, PLR, affiliate marketing, your own products and services, whatever. This training works for any type of online business. You need the same fundamentals for anything you're doing online. But building a team and fostering a community and having an online family is important, because just because somebody bought something that you're promoting doesn't mean it's over. That's probably the next best person to buy your next thing. So cultivate it. Hopefully you just like helping people, but if you don't, this should help you want to help more. Because you want to build that, you want to foster that relationship. So down the line, they buy more things from you, okay? But just keep that in mind, because so many people end up coming to me after they've bought from somebody else, and they go, man, you want to help me. I'm so happy, so glad. So many entrepreneurs, they've already made that sale, but they lose future sales because they don't want to help anybody. They just want to make sales. And if that's you, okay, but I'm just trying to help you hopefully cultivate a different mindset in that regard. Is try to help people. Don't just try to sell them something. All right. And we talked about the most important thing. In the beginning of this video, I told you the most important thing that you need to succeed with an online business is desire. Okay, you've got to want it. If you just are going, well, again, like we talked about, maybe I can or maybe I can't. You got to know you can and then have desire. You've got to want it. You've got to have that mindset, I will not quit, or at least give it 6 months to a year. I'm talking, I don't like any cutoff dates, because when I changed my mindset in 2018, I said, I'm never going to quit. I'm going to have this. I've seen too many people succeeding, and I knew I could have it. I mean, I was like, I know a lot of stuff. I just got to start getting the right plan, start implementing these tactics, and I'll start having success if I never quit. Eventually it will come and it will grow exponentially. Once it starts happening, it will start growing exponentially. And I'm not guaranteeing you'll make any amount of money. I'm just saying, if you have the right mindset and you stay committed to it, you should have results. It just depends when. But I'm just letting you know, it's out there for you. All the training's there, the tools there, and all that stuff is there for you if you truly have the desire. That's the most important thing to having a successful online business, is wanting it. Okay. All right. Now on that note, and I wasn't going to make a promotional video, but if you want to know what got me over the hump, there were 2 things. One was getting the right tools, and that's at Builderall. And you can go Google it if you want to. But if you want to be on my team and again have somebody there answering your questions, which I do every day. As soon as I woke up and get awake, I check my email and see if I have any team members that need help. So if you want to join through me, my link's down below. However, if you don't need any help, you can go Google it if you want to. However, I want to mention that. Link for Builderall is down below. That was the first online family that I encountered online. And I was like, wow, it's hard to believe. There's a true online family, but we help each other succeed. Bunch of entrepreneurs surrounding yourself, talking about that average of the 5 people you spend your time with, that can be online too. And surrounding yourself with other successful online entrepreneurs who are where you want to be. They have what you want. Listening to them, learning from them, doing what they're doing, and then having your own success. That's important. That's what Builderall gave me. And the second thing was when I joined Legendary Marketer, I showed you the award. And that was really what kicked it into, to overdrive, so to speak. That's what made me start seeing true success. I got that good foundation with Builderall. Plus I needed the tools. You got your hosting, your websites, your autoresponder for your email marketing. Every tool you can imagine is like 45 tools, 74 features, 800 done for you sales funnels. You get all that at Builderall. Again, links down below if you want it. But then Legendary Marketer, I joined them, and then I went through this training for TikTok. And chances are better than not, you may not have, but there's a good chance you're watching this video, you learned about me from TikTok, because probably 80 to 90% of my followers on YouTube came from TikTok. So again, that's powerful. So you can get the TikTok training if you want to start creating leads right now. The simplest way I've seen since YouTube came out, when Google bought YouTube back in like 08, 09, maybe it was 06, but anyway, back in the mid 2000s, it's the best time to have an online business is right now because of TikTok. It's no question about it. It has blown my business up. I had one video the other day, I talked about it in the last episode. It was one video, and what I did was I was like, you got to check out this other video. And I just said, hey, look at this video, and I held my camera to my screen on my computer, and it was that Earl Nightingale video I told you about. And that thing got almost 300,000 views. I ended up getting almost 10,000 new followers from that one video. I had 25, now I'm almost 35,000 followers on TikTok. So TikTok's powerful. And you don't have to show your face, you don't have to do anything. I suggest that you do that. You do show your face because it gets that more know, like, and trust going. However, there are a lot of people who've never shown their face online making a good living on the internet. Okay, so you can get that training down below too. And what's cool about it is, if you haven't gone through that Legendary Marketer training, you can actually get access to the 15-day challenge from the TikTok training, and it's $1. Talking about no-brainer. But I mean, and there's tons of testimonials. And what I like about these testimonials, it's full names. It's not some first name with a last initial. These are full names of real people who got just tons of results. There are dozens of them back here. We probably got tens of thousands of successful Legendary Marketer associates out there, but that's where the TikTok training comes from, is Legendary Marketer. So again, you can join both those, Builderall, Legendary Marketer, both, neither, whatever you want to do. But if you want to, Links are down below. If you got any questions, let me know because I want you to succeed. All right? Drop them down below. If not, I'll see you in the next video. It's Chaz here with Your Digital Mindset, and I can't wait to see you on the inside. Thanks a lot.